All right, let's go ahead and do this some justice. All right, all right, all right. We're talking about. Let me make sure. I'm not sure. Okay, we're talking about Israel. Israel. Davido's Aide. Israel DMW prays for estranged virgin wife, and this happened. What happened? Tell us what happened. Was Israel was dragging his ex on the internet today again. Israel just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He was pissed off. All right. And you can see here it says Sheila Courage. It said Sheila Courage. Let me read it to you. It will never be better with you morning and night. Any business you lay your hands on as an influencer is cursed. Jesus. That business begins to enter into problems immediately. Any man who touches you slumps and dies in the afternoon. Why in the afternoon? Why afternoon? Let me also once again thanks those who traveled far away to Benin to honor me. Can't forget this day in my lifetime. You all must get justice. All these people that came to his wedding must get justice. What happened in my marriage was never any case. If you're wondering what Israel is, Davido, the popular Afrobeat singer, one of the top right now, one of his, according to his wife, quote unquote, houseboys, maids, okay, let's call him Davido's Aide, basically lost his newly started family because the wife was, she was tired, okay, and she accused him of a lot of things, including abuse, including abusing her parents, and many of it that we saw, including this one. This guy does not see this text message right now as abusive. He doesn't see it, and that's the issue. That's the issue in real time in front of us. Okay, what happened in my marriage was never any case of assault. He doesn't understand that you can also assault people remotely without touching them, which he's doing right now in real time. It was ever any case of assault, infidelity. He doesn't realize that even this kind of virtual assault has a greater effect than infidelity or any form of abuse at all. He doesn't see it as abuse. It must be physical before he can see it as abuse.
Not be juju be that.
It doesn't say it. Educate, brothers, educate yourself. Ignorance is not an excuse though. It's not though. Book time with me and ask questions, especially if you're already collecting woto, so that you don't come on the internet and just be angry for no reason.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. How can I be asking you to book time and then I'm slapping you? I'm not slapping you, just virtually. That's all. Okay? Because, assault virtually is a thing. Okay? As long as emotions can be provoked and the person feels assaulted or abused, yes, it can absolutely destroy your marriage. That's a piece of education for you. It was a pure case of a mother-in-law wanting to extend the control of her husband to me, which I fully declined. If you keep accusing the family of your loved ones, your marriage will collect what the word.
Sorry.
On any side, okay? A mother-in-law who saw her daughter in marriage as a quick means of getting rich than safety and rest of mind. A mother-in-law who forcefully removed her daughter in a very safe marriage. Okay, he's only talking physically again. He thinks just because it's physically safe that it is safe. And by the way, he's been accused of also physical abuse. From the last time, if I remember well, he was accused of that as well. But he doesn't. They'll probably toss it back and forth, and they probably phone dropped on somebody's finger, and then whatever. Or but I think he means what he's saying. He's really, this guy is just ignorant, like pure ignorance. And just because it's pure ignorance does not mean he will collect.
Sorry.
He will collect. It's just what it is. Okay. A mother-in-law who forced her daughter out of a safe marriage, sending her to Abuja to stay with Ginika, a certified Abuja Olosho, that means prostitute, who is using content creating as a cover-up to look for rich men in the name of influencing. Parents who keep saying they regretted not giving out their daughter to highly respected Senator Ned Nwoko, seen the lifestyle of my darling sister Regina Daniels, Senator Daisy Danjuma, my Oga, Mokuna no vex. Okay. So somebody here says congratulations to Sheila and thanks to her family for being swift with her rescue for cause this is not a husband. Yes, he is a male, but that's all. I didn't say it to Israel, but I think I agree because you are literally proving everything that you were accused of. So he got on Daddy Freeze earlier on today, and he had a few things to say, and we're going to round up with that. We might cover more of this story as time comes up, but let's see what he's had to say on Daddy Freeze.
Thing they happen.
No, nobody has. But they return the wife.
No,
So I don't.
those come from their family.
So what happened is that somebody said, please go and return the bride price to this guy, and the girl now answered and said, we have returned the bride price. And then they came back and said, to who did you return?
So I know as me, I know as small as small this one. I'm not sure I don't see where I'm at. So they take the price. Yes, Baba.
He said he's never seen where a woman will say they personally return the bride price by a lot.
Well, now, wow. As things they like this, should this matter not be with person?
Anyway, the worst part about this whole story is this one right here. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Let me see if I can find it.
Baba.
This one.
When I say he just can't change, Baba.
He said the woman he married as a virgin. See ignorance, Jesus Christ. God help us.
Baba, I did do as my power is so. In fact, she was even not even complaining. Me not even. Baba, yes, Baba, I cannot kill myself now. She was not even complaining. There was a day she told me face to face.
There was a day she told him face to face. They're asking like, wait, were you knocking? You did knock well for inside bedroom, the other room? Did you knock? That's what he's answering now. Were they to answer?
I wasn't knocking her away.
What she be V now? How she take know the one way good?
She accused him of that. She wasn't feeling it when they were knocking. Okay, when they were having sex, she wasn't feeling it. Okay, so the question is now, how can a virgin know the difference between what is good and bad? See, stupid question.
Baba, this is going to surprise me. Oh, you see, Baba, your thing, it's like Baba. It's like say now, when you see, I think when virgins say, like they don't promise so many men before for ground. So when
they've promised so many men of virgins on ground. So when they what?
Come marry now.
So when they marry now,
it's virgin. They feel say they want to go outside. Go.
So after you marry a virgin, they want to go out and now sow their royal oaths. See theory. Hey God, help us to alleviate poverty of wisdom, oh Jesus.
Test people did not promise. Oh, Baba, no British girl one day. No, I dey take care of farm. Oh, I deliver. Even okay, Baba. You know what's happening? Less than 2 weeks.
Anyway, this is an example of a man who is incompetent. There's no way he can stay in a marriage. I don't care how holy he is, how straight of a line he walks. It's not gonna work. He cannot be inside of a marriage. He won't know how to handle crisis. Obviously, he will be shocked every time he found out that just because you said something to someone, it hurts their feelings. He will tell you, sit down there. Did I touch you? Did I use cane on you? Imagine that kind of theory, right? Could it work now? And if you are going through this and it doesn't work for you, seek help. I do offer some complimentary coaching session. If you go to consult.manofprestige.com or maybe consulting, I think it's one of the two, consulting.manofprestige.com, and we can talk about it. But Baba, if you want, you can also wait until you don't collect like Israel. And that's up to you because it's none of my business. Hopefully you've been highly educated. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.